G'day folks, Pakira here and welcome to Big Ambitions. It's an early access game. Came out just on the the 11th for me here in New Zealand, but the 10th out from early access. Previously been seeing some YouTube videos, most notably from the Kernel Failure of this game, and it really, I'll tell you straight off the bat, this game has lived up and exceeded expectations that I had for it, solely based on what I had seen on YouTube. So today we're going to play through just the initial probably 2 or 3 days of the setup and the game mode tutorial slash story mode. I've already played quite a fair bit through on it, and if you like what you see, if you're interested in more, then I will look at starting a new game as in the sandbox mode. So let's get into it there. It's been 3 months since Grandma died. I know that I'm an adult now, that I'm 18 years old, but still it feels so scary that no one is there to take care of stuff. There's one good thing though. At the funeral, my Uncle Fred asked me for my number. He said he wanted to help me get on my feet. I don't really know him, but I guess he's family after all.
Hey kid, I hope you're feeling better. Anyway, I talked with a friend of mine, Richard. He owns a bunch of buildings in Hell's Kitchen, and he's kind of a big shot. Well, the bottom line is he has a cheap apartment that you could probably afford. It's not much, but it'll do.
So he pops up now and again to give you a basic overview of what the objectives are. On the left hand side you can see the basic objectives, which is straightforward. That's me here. This is your energy levels, that's your food, and that's your happiness. That's how much money I have. So this is New York, right? So 10,000 US dollars. Today is day 1, Monday, and the time is, I'm going to press spacebar to pause while I explain this. The time is 20:45. Pause, obviously, spacebar. These are other buttons. So your settings, that's to submit a bug report, help menu, and radio, I think, once that comes out. And over here is your biz phone, so it's kind of like your business menu here, so you can look at yourself, the contacts, any employees, BizMan, so that's where you kind of manage your businesses, economy view, Google Maps, and the Market Insider. We'll touch on those a little bit. Like I said, I'm only going to play this through until pretty much you're ready to go, and he suggests setting up the fast food chain. So first few days. And again, just remember we are in the EA build here. There has been a slight update overnight too, just for some small bug fixes. Alright, so he wants us to travel to and rent the 3rd Street and then sleep. Okay, so that's the direction arrow. I am here. This is as far as you can scroll in, which is a bit of a shame. It's all point and click. Now I did set in the options. I must have reset it. Okay, controller. I didn't press confirm, plonker. What that just allows me to do, even though I don't mind, it just allows me when I'm walking to now and again I find using WASD, L, blee, 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 the better keys. So yeah, we're just going to plunder along. 46 meters. No, 46? Whatever. So yeah, and you can see all beside, you can zoom out this fairway. I can hold the right mouse button and rotate as well, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to zoom in a little bit anyway. And so this is our apartment right here. So I'm just going to highlight, it's highlighting, I mean this to tell me here, click onto that, Merry Christmas. So just give me a little bit of information here. The traffic index is how much traffic obviously is bypassing, the neighborhood, and just some basic information here. One thing on this screen that you can do for a majority of the businesses, residentials, is actually have a sneaky look inside before you want to buy it. But with this tutorial, we're going to just do it anyway. So it's going to give us we have to pay $1,300 as a deposit, plus it's also now $90 for electrical, and daily rent of $44. So press that, done. You heard that bling in the background. We'll close it, and we ticked off that. And now we need to sleep. So in we go. I've just left clicked into there, and in the tutorial you get a bed. So we're going to go straight onto the bed. Pretty straightforward. We're going to sleep until 6:40. At midnight you get your daily summary. Bish bosh bash. Right, so to leave I just click outside the door there.
And I also transferred a couple of bucks to your bank account because I want to make sure you get something to eat, okay? Promise me.
Sweet, thanks, Unks. Oops, I want to get out of bed, out of this drop. So we need to now go into the supermarket, well, the appliance store. So it's telling us here to go to Square Appliances, which I will do. Just go, oopsie daisy. So there is another appliance store down the other end of the street that does stock a lot more appliances. This is a small one, somewhat a little bit more pricey in a sense, but it's quite convenient for a few things. So there we go, Square Appliances. It opens in 2 hours, okay? So it's now 7:30, so what we can do is just to pass the time away, I can click on the bench and I can have a nap for, let's go 2 hours. Let's have a sleep until 10 to. Okay, there's been a few people request that you can just sit on the bench and rest, and hopefully that'll be implemented. So 9 o'clock, we've only got a couple of minutes in game to wait, and now she's open. Well, cool. So we want to buy a fridge, and then we need to go to the supermarket and get some food as well. So if you want to buy more than one item, you can use the hand trucks here. But we only just need the fridge, so that's there as well. So I'm only going to just do what the tutorial tells me here. And then click on the checkout and place order. Cool, all done. And click outside. Alright, so we can only hold one thing at a time here. I could have got the truck, but that's fine. So we'll go and place this in our apartment, and then we will come back. Right, so we're in the apartment. I can press P for place. I'm going to rotate with R, or you can use your right mouse button. And I'm going to put it up here. Done. Okay, so now we need to go to the supermarket and get that. So again, we're going to go out, and I'll meet you when we get to the supermarket. There's no point buying things for yourself like cigars or clothes. Just no utilization of it in the game. But things like food you can consume. Right, so we need a shopping basket, and he said 3 units. So clicking on the shelf there, 2 and 3. So you have to click each time for an amount. It would be nice if you could click once and then maybe just go boom, you know, like a number would pop up and you could click through, but that's fine. Click here again. Total is 24 bucks. Have to wait in line, which I quite like. Some people do cut in front of you, of course. Right, so that's been done now. We can leave. Just click outside the doors, and now we need to go back down. One way to get around, you can actually click on the taxi, and it will take you to places as well. It does cost you a bit of money, but that's it's until you can afford to get a car or anything. It's a good way to get around. And I have found as well for taxis, you can actually take a couple of boxes or more with you. Right, so to add that into the stock, I'm just going to simply click on the fridge. Bish, bosh, bash. Now I want to eat some food. Hover over the fridge and then press consume. Boom. We're done. Here comes Unks.
Hey, kid. I've gone ahead and paid your first rent, but that's it, okay? You need to get out there and get a job. Anything at all. You just need a salary right now.
Cool. Gotta get a job. So you can see we ate that food. Our hunger is now full. So once you've depleted your hunger, all right, that will deplete your energy faster, which kind of makes sense. So back to the supermarket we go, and we need to get a job. Cool. Right, I'll see you when we get to the supermarket. All right, we're just approaching the supermarket now. I'm going to click on it, and he'll automatically go there. So I need to get a job. So there's the job board I can see. Click on that. Now in the game at the moment, the supermarket is the only place that you can actually get a job at. So it gives you hours. Today's the day off because we have started. We'll get back in tomorrow and then a couple of days. So I usually work a couple of days, and on Friday we'll do whatever. So accept the job, 25 bucks per hour. Cool. All right. And then continue working until you've earned 300. So that's pretty much it. We just have to chill around bits and bobs now until we've got 300 bucks. So obviously today is the day off, so there's no point. So we're just gonna chill.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we don't start till 8 o'clock. I can actually just assign myself now by clicking on it, even though it's not my time. just to get in there. And there's two ways you can do it. This will time machine just like it does sleeping until the end of shift, or I can click on fast forward. Here we go. Now you can just have a little bit of the interaction here, so you can see what happens here. Time fastest, goes quite fast, but you can see all the customers. That's pretty groovy. One thing I would like is that when you're in a business as well, I can't use the keys W to like. I can only rotate to get a better view. Cool. So here we go. It's going to keep working till 4 o'clock. So I'm going to press time machine now. 4 o'clock. All right, we're done. Knocked off. Let's go home. And they'll just rinse and repeat. So another thing I like about this game, it's not so much the game, it's the fact that the support is there from the developers and their reps. On the Steam forums especially, they're so open to suggestions. There's a good roadmap. I'll try and remember to put that in the description below as well. I would, if you're interested in the game, go and check out the roadmap. Some of the things that they are looking to implement really look good. There's still a handful. Okay, I've received a message from Jose Hernandez. So I'm going to click on the contacts. Oops, see, I'm late for work because I was standing at the lights. Quick. Yep, I'm here. Okay, sorry boss. I was standing at the lights, bro. Alright, so we'll just fast forward. You get a phone call like that, it's quite cool. Just chilling, too much yabba yabba. Alright, and that's the objectives complete. We have now, leave there.
You got a job. Well done. You're a chip off the old block. Just like your dad. I think he was probably just about your age when he started his first business. Look, if you need a loan to start something, I got a friend over at Jensen Capital. His name is Larry, okay? That's who you ask for. And be sure to say hi from me, your Uncle Fred, okay?
Right, Unks wants us to go and get a loan. So we'll go and do this. I think they should still be open, if I believe. Yep, there they are. You can see if you just hover over. They're open in green, so it tells you when they close, 2 hours as well. So that's cool. Jump in there. And he wants us to get a 15k loan. So I'm going to click on Larry's desk. G'day, bro. I want a new loan, please, Larry. 15,000. So it's going to be 20% interest, $9. It's 62 payments per day is repayment. So total repayment is $71. So confirm that. Excellent. And it's automatically transferred. We've got 22k now. I'm just going to go into the eco view here for a sec. You can see this is all money wise, right? So you can see here we've got the loan from Jensen Capital. We're currently paying $62 and it's going to take us 242 days to pay off. Now 1 year in game is 60 days. If I want to, I can change that. So it's 62. Well, I want to pay 100. See, 100. That's 150 days. So I'm going to just put it back to default. So you can change that option there as well. So it's quite cool. All right, so we've got the loan. So we need to go and find a retail building, maximum of 75 meters square, to look at buying a shop. So click on Google Maps, and I then want to filter by retail. Okay, so I'm going to go and buy what we normally buy, which is this one here. It's 75 meters squared. It's like 15 and 29. So we can open the business, man. So capacity of the shop is 15 customers. Traffic index is 29. So there's going to be I'm not really sure how that calculates, but to me it's like the bypassing traffic at the moment is about 29. So that outweighs the capacity of the shop. So there's potential there. So this is going to cost us $20 a day in rent. I can have a quick sneaky preview. Yep, okay. Yep, that looks fine. Cancel, and then we'll rent the building. Start new business and a gift shop, okay? Gives you a bit of information. So there's no competitors in the neighborhood, and the primary products are cheap gifts and expensive gifts. That does not mean you can't put things in there, and I'll show you what else we're going to do there. So that's cool. We're going to name this Bits and Bobs, because that's what I do, and we're going to start the business. Wunderbar! So now you can see we've got a business set up, okay? We've got, it shows any marketing, traffic, the promotion. satisfaction, so customer service, pricing, interior, and cleanliness. We've got nothing in there at the moment. One thing to note with customer service, when you run the shop, you yourself, your character is always 50%. That's your customer service level is 50%. So, and it pays to run the shop for yourself for the first 2 days. Right. So open in economy view. So the requirements are minimum of 1 product, a cash register and a checkout or a checkout counter, and some shopping baskets. We've got no products, we've got no point of sales, we need some shopping baskets, and we've got no hours defined. So we need to go shopping. Cool. What time is it? It's 1700. So we're going to go and do, it wants us to quit the job at the supermarket. And what I can do is press F1 for help. Alright, and I can see gift shop. So I need a stack of shopping baskets. If I click on that, it's going to tell me where I can buy them. Okay, so the appliance store, which we can do as well. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Cash register, we need to get to from the Square appliances. So we're going to go back to the appliance store. They should be open by the time we get there. I think they're open at 8 now, so it's good. Like I said, it wants us to quit our job, but we'll see how we go for that now at the moment. Actually, I want a hand truck. Right, so what I want to do, it wants me to get a cabinet for the cash register. So we're just going to get the basic cabinet. Going to get the cash register. These trolleys can hold 4. I need some baskets. And what I eventually want to do is get some of these shelves. So what I want to do is click on the rounded shelf. Okay. And it just tells you how much it is. So I've got 4 items. Let's go to checkouts now and place the order. So I'm going to have to come back here eventually because I would like to get a cleaning station and a stock shelf, and so probably 1 more of these to kick in. Okay, so we're done. Yeah, I'm walking here. Excellent. There's bits and bobs. Cool. I'm just going to place this. So I want the cabinet and drawers. Pressing P. And the arrow I want to be facing where the staff will stand. So I'm going to put you there. All right. So again, I'm going to click on the boxes. Cash register. Pressing P. And this needs to face out. Okay. So the cash register needs to face where the customers would stand there. Okay. The rounded shelf and a stack of shopping baskets. So we need to put the shopping baskets. We're going to put those next to the door because that's kind of what you do. And now the rounded shelf is obviously where we're going to put most of our main products. And I'm going to put you here. Right, cool. So I'm going to grab the hand truck. Now we want to go back and get some more shelves as well. So I want at least another shelf. We're going to use a fair bit of our loan. Yeah. Going to get 1 more shelf. And I'm going to get this before it asks us to. I'm going to get a cleaning shelf, a cleaning station as well. How much are these storage racks? Okay. So a storage shelf is good because what it does, it allows when you hire staff, it allows them to stock the shelves themselves. If you just put them on the floor, they don't do anything. But at the moment, for the first few days, it's just going to be me doing it all anyway. Bits and bobs, please. Oi. Just highlighted the wrong building. Does that sometimes. Right, so I want to put the rounded shelf here, and I want to put the cleaning station up in the stock room. Put you there. Okay, so we need some paper bags for our register, and we need some bits and bobs. So we're going to set these now. One of the things I have mentioned to some on the forums and Deves is it's quite easy to accidentally scroll and move these. Okay, so you should be able to click on it and lock in before this hovers up. So the plan here is going to get some cheap gifts, and I'm going to put 2 lots of cheap gifts just to start off. wants me to quit the job, so I actually am going to quit the job just because it's going to prompt the next stage, right?
So, you're a gift shop owner now, huh? Yeah, very good. Very good. Now we got some shopping to do. We'll get you some furniture and some really nice products to sell in there. And I also wanted to mention I recently invested in a car dealership, and we found kind of an old wreck of a car in the workshop in the back, but it still runs. It's not much, but it's yours if you want it. The key's in the glove compartment.
Cool. So we're going to go and get a car. It's going to take care of our issues. So let's go. We'll just follow this for a while. Hang on. Where is it? Where is he going to put the car? It's just down the road there. So sweet. So this is going to save our transport needs. The car can hold about 4 boxes of stock. 4? I think it's 4. Which isn't too bad. And there's the car. We get a black one this time. Brilliant. Let's turn the volume down.
Ah, you found the car. Good. Now, don't get any parking tickets. As I said earlier, it's time to pick up some stuff for your new store. You're going to use your new car, or continue running around with the hand trucks. It's up to you.
So it wants us to go to that Square Appliances shop, but we are not going to. We're going to go to the distro, like I said. I'm using the WSDA keys to drive. It's the only way you can get around. No one's coming. Cool. Didn't see that. There is no traffic laws at the moment. There's no penalties, okay? So, just for the sake of getting around. Now, this place is a drive-through as well. I'm going to press F. So I want some paper bags and I want some cheap gifts. So park the vehicle. I don't have a hand trolley, but I'm gonna grab one here. Click on the hand trolley. Let's go on here.
Oh, very, very nice. Starting to look like a real store now. Next, we have to buy some things for you to sell. And for the time being, you'll have to go to a wholesale store, but eventually, down the road, you'll do a whole lot better by importing directly from the manufacturer overseas.
Cool. So hang on. I want paper bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 clicks, you can see. All right. This can only hold 4, like I said. Okay, and I want some... We're going to do some cheap gifts. I've got 4. I just realised I've got 4 boxes. I'm thinking my old businesses. I don't need 4 boxes. But, hey, this... I mean, we've got a bit of money. We'll take 200 cheap gifts. Got 2 shelves to fill. Okay, we'll go in the car. I'm going to click in the car again, puts the hand trolley in the car. You'll see here, I've got 7 of 8 out of my storage. Cool. That's my damage, that's my fuel. Right, let's go. Let's go my Honza. Now the music I've been told and seen is that's in the game is actually licensed. It is like safe for YouTube and things like that. Now, to pay for this, I don't know. I've seen on a couple of other people's videos they've had issues. I don't know if it's a bug in their game. So I've parked up. I'm going to click on the register and place the order. Okay, so you can do. Like I said, a couple of guys have had an issue. I don't know if it's their game particularly because I've seen them doing that and it doesn't seem to work. So you may get a bit of a bug with that unless it's been changed. So we're going to go back now. And we're going to go and do this. So I got a lot more paper bags than I needed because I was just automatically thinking of my other game that's got 2 businesses running and I need a shitload of paper bags. But no, nothing to see here. Oh shit! 94% damage. I see nothing. I had nothing. Huh? Right, we're gonna just... Oh, I parked like a bloody idiot here, haven't I? Thank goodness in real life I do a lot better, huh? Yep, parking is free here. Park a vehicle. Click on manage storage. grab the hand truck first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might sell those paper bags again. And I want to click on bits and bobs. I'm having a hard time highlighting that building actually. There it is. Okay. So, I've got the paper bags and checklist. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on that. Done. That's been updated. And I'm going to click on that and done. Okay. And I'm going to click on that and done. So it's been stopped.
Great work, kiddo. Now it's time to open up and start handling some cash, making some money. I'm crossing my fingers.
Cool. Now I did, like I said, I bought a lot of things. So I'm actually going to sell that for 56 bucks. I do realize I've got other stock in here. So what's he want us now? So open the store, start working, and run the businesses for 2 days. Excellent. So as it says in the Bizman, so down here, Bizman. Okay, that's the gift shop. This is list all your businesses, real estate, warehouses, headquarters, houses. So click on bits and bobs. This is the insight or the overview. Now, just going to touch on customers. So the current capacity per hour is 50. The building limit is 15. So we're maximum. That's good. It will give you here what you have and what it needs to get to the maximum. So, for example, we've got 2 shelves. Each shelf gives me an ability to have 15 customers per hour. So we're more than exceeding it. All right. Shopping baskets 30, so again, and point of sale run cash register allows for 20, so we're exceeding the minimum of 15. All right. So even though the building limit's 15, it doesn't mean we can't in an hour get more just in that time. Right. So let's have a look here. Business has no opening hours, so it's prompting us to click on schedule. Okay. Now you can change each day. Boom. Okay. So or thing. So we're going to I'm just the only fellow working. So right now it's Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's automatically populating hours for these days. It's going to be 8 till 4. We're going to finish it. We're going to go 9 till 5. Now, even because we're Friday, we're going to still remain closed today. All right, so that's cool. But that's done. The hours are defined. I can click on all the days here to open. We're going to close on. Well, we're going to leave it open every day for now. What I want to do, if I click on this to remove the shared days, this means I can then manipulate the hours and the staffing each day. Okay, you need to click on the name of the day though. If you click on this button here, it just opens and closes. Just keep that in mind. So we're going to do 9 till 5 today. Okay, so we're done. Now we need to start working the cash register and everything in the business. So what I'll do, I'll see you when I get back in the morning. Okay, so we're back. I just had to go and grab some food, which was going to make me late. So I've just slightly got around that by editing the hours. We're going to put that back down to 9 o'clock. And it's going to say with no one on the register. I click on the register, assign myself. Like the checkouts at the supermarket. And you'll see people come in. So I'm going to just press that fast forward. So he's going to come in. They're going to grab their baskets. And you'll see little comments from them, some of them, about just things. So you can see right now it's very much a lull. There we go. I don't know. I'll try and pause when I can see them saying something. All right. I like when stores play music. It's awkwardly quiet in here. They'll give you some sort of feedback and stuff like that. Like 1 or 2 have said that the walls and floors are so ugly here. Okay, we've got the basics. Yeah. Just a tip: $5,000 is your minimum to spend on decorating the walls and floors to satisfy the ugliness. Okay, so it's quite expensive. So it wants us to run the business for a couple of days. So we'll just we are finishing at what time did I say? 9 till 5, and that's what you get. So it's quite cool. They just come here. Okay. And again, you can add some things. What I would suggest, and what I did in my last one, is I got 4 of these. I got an expensive gifts shelf and a flowers shelf. Yeah, and your uncle will suggest an alternative item to sell as well. I'm not going to give that away. And we should be coming up to close. There it is, closing time. Right, so done and dusted. Right, all right, so we're done for the day. All right, so I'm going to go home. I'm going to sleep. I will see you at midnight, and I'll stop the game roughly if I can, and we'll show you how much profit we did. Okay, so I've just cancelled it. Sleep. We made $404 profit. Okay, I just woke the guy up, so that's why. So we want to wake up at 7:21. I need food. Right. So we're rested. Okay. I'm going to go and get some food. And then start working through the day. We'll see you shortly. Just racing back to Bips and Bob's. I've just put my food in the fridge. We might get there in time. Probably not. Get the little warning. Oh, look, it's open. No one's on the register. Sweet. No problems, bro. And again, we'll have to wait. So I can see just by sitting in here for a couple of days. And it's quite a good way you can look at it. Customers don't... Sometimes they filter in quite early in the morning. You know, so... Let's time machine. Get through to the end of the day. Day is done. Okay, so we've got to run the business for 2 days. Should be till midnight. Here's Uncle.
Well, look at you hustling around and stacking cash already. I tell you, your dad would have been so proud. I think it's time for your first hire. And don't forget to take that course at the Business Administration School so you know what you're doing, all right?
Okay, folks, I'm going to leave it there. So the next one is I need to go to school, get some basic management, and then I need to do the recruitment and do all that. And we're going to say that for another episode. And we'll see you next episode. We are open. See you later.